Did it kick you?
Nope, it's working.
Oh, thank God.
Okay. And all the other mods are working. We are all clothes.
Hell yeah, bro.
Excellent. Okay. Well, I will go ahead and hit record.
All right, I have as well.
Alrighty.
I think it's only fair you take the intro again since you did the last M60 video.
Let's do it.
Oh, wait, hang on.
Right.
I'm gonna get a good shot of you. Hang on. Step
Okay.
like right here's about.
I heard it right here.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm here.
Sweet.
Let's go.
And she's all yours.
Welcome back to the Dead Zone, everybody. Time for some more chaos in the mutation mode here. We got unlimited M60s again.
We got big guns.
It is time. We have big guns, and if you caught yesterday's episode, I was running into some problems with my dang mods not working for this game, and they're in full swing today.
Problem no longer.
Yeah. So I've got this M60 mode this M60 mod that looks really freaking cool, but the gun kicks so bad. It's literally every time you shoot it, like goes out of. If you hold it down, it like your gun almost disappears off your screen.
Oh God.
But it's okay. It looks really cool. It kind of looks like the gold camo from Call of Duty Black Ops 1.
Oh, nice. Wow.
Oh, hello there. Which kind of feeds into what we're going to be talking about this episode. Some classic game nights. We in our last video in our video from yesterday, we ended the video by kind of talking about just some of the fond gaming memories we had growing up as kids, and we thought that since this is a bit of a different video, it'd be a fun little thing to just go through and blast some zombies and talk about good old gaming memories from the past, and what we're essentially how we are trying to revamp that in the channel overall. You know, the underlying messages.
How we're trying to take those good feels and turn it into a career.
Yeah, yeah. If we could turn this into a full-time gig, yes, please. Oh yeah, look at
absolutely. Yes, perfect.
They can't even get over the wall. See, now this is why this mode is epic. I don't think a single one should come.
This is why this mode was invented. This is like proof that Steam loves us.
Yeah. I love Valve too. You know, Valve is one of those game companies I've talked very highly about on the channel. And funny enough, every time I play Portal 2, it reminds me of going over to my friend's house and playing it on his Xbox.
Oh, what a perfect segue.
Yeah, that was the only time I was able to ever play it was at a friend's house. Because I don't know, I very well could be wrong, but at the time, I think Portal's been on PlayStation before. I think. I honestly have to go back and look. I'm pretty sure it has been. And if it wasn't back in the day, then I think it is now. But we would do the co-op, like you can do split screen Portal, and like go through. I don't think you couldn't really go through the actual campaign of the game. Like the single player kind of had its own thing, but it had like a specific co-op mode where you went and played through levels that were completely different than what you played through in the campaign, and you played as two robots.
Yes. Okay. So we actually had that. My brother and I had that game for our Xbox 360 way back when.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And back then we were far too nice.
That's all that I had to. Sorry.
We were far too stupid to complete some of those puzzles. So that was one of the games like when we started. When I started getting really into gaming, like I kind of turned that in to get some, as a fool as I may, to get GameStop credit.
Hell yeah!
Whatever cents they would give you for your lifetime of games.
You literally have 3,000 games that are. Some of them are packaged in like pristine condition.
Right.
It's $5. I'll give you $5.
Best I can do is 3 cents and maybe this key I found somewhere.
Yeah, I had no idea what it opens, but
is it your key? I don't know. It's somebody's.
A key I found in the parking lot today.
Best I can give you this shiny nickel I found on the ground.
Hold up, we're making it look
What
easy.
you brought? Say a meme. What you brought me today is worth 1/4 portion. That's a Star Wars meme, Episode 7. If the viewers are just completely confused.
Oh God.
So, guy, I forget the dude's name, but he's in the beginning of Episode 7.
Unkar Plut.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Portion.
1/4 portion.
Oh
my God.
But yes, so you guys had Portal 2 growing up?
We did, and we tried playing it a few times. I just I could never figure it out, and I was like, this game is boring. It's just all about puzzles. And he would have to do most of the puzzles because I just couldn't and wouldn't do it. But I feel like if I had that game now, I would still be like, oh my God, I'm stupid. Like, I can't figure this out.
They are so hard. And I kind of felt the same way. As a kid, my friend just wanted me to wanted to show me this game, and it was cool, but I liked it. But I was never like I never went over there to play Portal, if that makes sense.
Right.
Nowadays, it's probably one of my top 5 favorite games of all time. Yeah. But I freaking love Portal. Maybe not top 5, but top 10, easily top 10.
Hey, yeah, I mean, it is a good game. Like, we've talked about it a number of times. Like, we've really I think we've hammered into the internet our admiration, respect, and love for Valve. And honestly, their ability to just take a game that, at base, is just like, all right, you're completing puzzles, and turned it into one of the most well-regarded games of all time.
Yeah, like, and truthfully, nothing else has really come out that's kind of like it. So,
really?
I literally was watching the trailer for Portal 2 today because I was like, I just popped in my head. I was like, I wonder what it looked like back then. And I think that this is a game that could be said for the same can be said about this game. If they were to release, Portal 2 or this game today, like the world had never seen it, and it was released today, it would still do well.
I think so, yeah. It entirely has that possibility of just being fantastic, no matter when you release it.
Yeah, like, this game, both this and the first game, Portal 1, it was really good, but Portal 2 was by far the superior, in my opinion. Portal 1 kind of set the path.
Like Shrek 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Shrek 2 is obviously the best. But...
See, now, I will say, I may have a slight disagreement on that. Shrek 2 is so good. It's so good. And maybe Shrek 1 holds a little bit more over Shrek 2 for me, only because of the nostalgia.
Okay, sure, that's fair.
Objectively, I can see I fully understand why Shrek 2 is the most popular.
Oh, I mean, yeah, the whole holding out for a hero bit, my God.
I'm sorry, I'm a little far away.
You're okay. I can hold them. I can hold them. Stay on me, you sons of bitches.
Got him. There we go. But yeah, so Portal 1 was great and all, but Portal 2 leaps and bounds, in my opinion. Yeah. Leaps and bounds better. And I don't know, do you feel the same about Left 4 Dead and Left 4 Dead 2? Would you say Left 4 Dead 2 is better?
I think so. It has more weapon options for people who wanted to kind of toy around with those. It has... I think some of the campaigns are more interesting. Like, I love all the Left 4 Dead ones. It does feel like this has something entirely special and unique to it. But I think it's one of those situations where they are both like equally as good as each other.
Yeah. Yeah, like dude, Left 4 Dead 1 is insane. Oh, I'm coming.
Oh shit. Just about had it.
The damn witch. What else has got you? Oh
Thank
yeah,
you.
look at this.
I owe you one.
A chokehold here with an
Yes.
M60.
No, okay, Nick, not right now. Not right now, dude. We
gotta
gotta
turn off the
keep moving,
alarm.
bro. I'll take some pills here.
Yes, please.
Pick me up.
But
Sugar Molotov.
um,
Not Molotov.
I could rave about Portal 2 for hours. Basically, what I was going to transition into was, going over to my friend's house on a Friday night to play multiplayer games with them was just like some of the, the peak highlight of growing up was going over to a friend's house or having friends over to your house and play video games.
Either
That
one of
was-
those, you're having a peak weekend.
Yes, like that, like, as a, I am 27 actually, so if anybody has been wondering, I am a 27-year-old who would very much still rather to have a night like that than go out and party on the town. Have a night out on the town. Like, no, man. Get some of the
it's just
pals
like-
together, order freaking pizza, and
Yeah.
sit inside and play games on a stormy night. That is quite literally. Call me weird or whatever, but that is that is the best freaking night I can
Nah,
think
there's
of.
a certain
Some of the best nights
there's a
I can
certain
think
kind of like magic to having days like that where it's just like you don't really want to go anywhere with a ton of people. Like you just want to have like your closest friends around doing things that you all love, and there's no, I don't know, there's no risk of really anything besides getting your head blown off in Call of Duty or something. But like
of. Right.
it's just like to be with like your best mates, to be with your best friends, and like a game of your choice that you all have played and love and will always continue to play together is just so special. That's one of the things I love about Helldivers is it's just like you get your squad and you can have randoms if you want, but it's also like it's designed that you and your friends can play together. Oh shit!
Oh God! Hello, Tank.
He came around the corner like a monster. Nice.
God, I'm stuck.
Cook him like a steak.
He's hungry, and he's dead.
Feed him lead.
I'm gonna take some pills, and he got some lead and some iron, and now he's toast.
Yes. Cooked
Yeah.
well done.
Yeah, I like my Tank. Well done, please. Oh, hello. Yeah, those kind of nights were just, some of the best nights growing up, and they're still really awesome even to this day. Like,
Oh yeah, and I think it's even more important to have those now because it's like you said, you're 27, I'm 24. We both have full-time jobs, and most of our friends do the same. So it's like to be able to carve out that time to be like, hey, for a few hours on a weekend or a weekday night, we're gonna be just shooting the shit, literally or metaphorically, and just playing a video game together. It's awesome.
literally and metaphorically at the same time. Like,
Yeah.
it's awesome. And, I do agree. Like, I don't want to, I obviously don't want to sit down and refuse to have a social life of going outside and stuff. I definitely don't want to be a hermit, but I still, have a great time going out and doing stuff with friends. Because we'll do similar things. We'll go out, we'll still go out, hang out at, each other's house. Go out and do stuff, do like escape rooms, stuff like that. All that is fine and dandy, is great. I love it. But it is just something about, I do think it kind of plays into, that was something we loved doing as younger kids, staying in and playing online with your friends. And I feel like for those that really got to enjoy enjoy that a lot as a kid growing up, it's something that probably doesn't leave very well.
Yeah.
Or very easily.
It sticks with you.
Yeah. So many hunters. So it's great to, it's like just like almost like a great little surprise being able to do that as an adult.
It's just
But have more stuff to do, you have more stuff to do now as an adult.
Exactly. Yeah, it's a formative thing, being able to hang out with people in different mediums and everything like that, and to be able to do mostly what you want in a game. But then it's like you do the same shit as an adult, and you've got more options. Like you can go to the club, you can get a drink, you can just go to each other's places and just hang out. It's like it's amazing.
Yeah, it's great, and like adult life is also filled with things you might not want to do, like go to work,
Go to work, taxes, anything.
Yeah, right. And just being able to still explosive rounds. Dude, what did I just
That takes the spot of your health kit temporarily.
Yeah. I went ahead and dropped it. I think I'll hold on to my health kit, but
alright.
Spitter or smoker.
It's pretty devastating on its own.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, just being able to still sit down and do this is, I think is going to bring me joy quite a bit of times. And we used to, oh, sweet. Look at that. Boom.
Oh. We got a Witcher.
I was gonna say, I hear the witch.
Oh,
there she is.
She's moving. We're alright. We can get around her. No problem.
Wait. And some friends of ours, a few years ago, it's been a few years since we've done this, but we have all recently, within like the last few years, all acquired our own gaming computers. And there was one night we all brought them over to each other or to someone's house and played games that way.
Dude, old school LAN party.
Old school LAN parties. And it was awesome. That was some of the most fun we've ever had. We've only done it once because it kind of is a bit of a hassle to move a PC around. But we're like, let's just do it at least once. Everyone just freaking loved it.
That's awesome.
They were all super into it. We all were set up in the same room. I mean, it quite literally looked like a classic, Halo LAN party night. Aside from the fact that we did not have Xboxes, but
gotta do it.
Yeah, set them all off.
Find every car alarm and set it off.
Set it off. This is for you, I'm your zombie.
I think this is how she found us.
I think so, yeah. I think this was one of the first times you commented on our videos.
Yeah.
We're talking about how I think I had gone through and set off almost every freaking car alarm.
And now we're doing it with impunity.
And now we're doing it on purpose with unlimited M60 ammo. Holy, look at that. This is how this game was meant to be played.
Absolutely.
What were some other games, I guess, besides Halo and Call of Duty that you grew up playing a lot? Like, you play with friends?
Kind of on that same topic of, like, the LAN party setup. Burke and I actually did that a few times in some of the different places I lived at. We had planned one day, we're going to go through the whole Halo 3 campaign in one night. And we were like, all right, so we're going to need... I was like, you can come over to my house at the time. Like, I was living with Andrew and Katie and a few of our other friends. I was like, you can come over to our house. Like, we've got this giant TV. We'll set it up there. And we'll play the entire thing. It's like, all right, great. I'll bring, like, a 6-pack of beer and anything else you want. I was like, awesome. And so we set up that TV. And I think Katie, Madison, and you were headed out somewhere. And I was like, oh, you guys probably don't know, this is my friend Burke, and you guys, like, didn't I drive you to school? And you was like, yeah, you did. And so you guys kind of reconnected there for a bit. It was really cool.
Yeah. I know. I was just literally like, I know you.
Yeah.
I was like, I've seen you before. Yeah, I literally drove you to school every day.
I need to do that again with him. It's been forever.
Yeah. We, in case you all don't know who we're talking about, we actually have had, it's our Brian's friend Burke here. We've had him on the channel, I think once now.
Yeah, only once. He's our first ever guest on the channel.
Yeah, and we have some more footage of Helldivers recorded with them, so you'll be seeing those here. I think our next Helldivers video will be out next week.
I was about to say, it should be next Tuesday.
Yeah, ouch. Yeah, so we'll have another video with him, and we've got one more after that, which will be we'll have one more after that.
But yeah, he did that at the house, and then we moved to our previous apartment, And we were in the middle of trying to plan another one of those when we moved, and I was just like, hey, we're moving to this apartment block. Like, if you want to do that again, you're more than welcome to come over. Again, giant TV, all the fun. And he's like, I'm down, let's do it. And we played Halo 3 ODST, which has probably one of the best soundtracks ever from Halo.
Yeah.
Like, they're all really, really good, but that one's got like some jazz and saxophone and like noir elements mixed in, and it just sounds beautiful.
Yeah.
So naturally, we're playing this as two grown men. We turned all the lights off, we had the beer and everything like that, and we just sat playing this video game for hours, and it was so goddamn fun.
That is the way to do it, dude. I'm telling you.
This is the way, literally.
This is the way.
Tank! Luckily, we got some range on him.
Nice. Come here, Jake. And he should be dead. Oh.
Someone's got a laser sight.
Yeah, I did.
Rochelle and Coach have laser sights. Or Ellis. Where are they finding these?
Rochelle, thanks for telling us about that. That happened that happened in the video yesterday.
Guys, Bill did the same thing. I thought we were past this miscommunication shit.
I don't know. They're supposed to tell us when they find awesome stuff for their gun. Please.
Yeah. You're totally down to yell at us when you need help, but not when you want to help us out. Oh, it's time to shut up.
They're like,
fucking animals.
They're like, don't tell them. Don't tell them.
Shh, our secret.
as they wave their laser sights in our ear.
Yeah. Fucking.
You know what? I'm not gonna tell them. Next time we find laser sights, I'm just not gonna tell them.
They don't get them. They may already have them. You say, I don't care. They don't get them.
Yeah.
They don't get the new ones.
You know what? If they die, I might not save them.
I'll let them go down, and then I'll be like, did you learn your lesson?
Yeah, right. Like, this is what it feels like.
This is what it feels like to be stabbed in the back. Man. But to answer your previous question about like some of the games I played back in the day, we got really into Super Mario Brothers for a little bit on the Wii.
Classic.
And that,
classic, okay.
Like running through that like campaign, if you want to call it that, was so great. Because it's like, you can do it by yourself, but like when all of us siblings got in on it, it was so fun.
Game nights. I have a younger sister, and she played Lego Star Wars with me, but like she never really played games with me too much. So I always played games with cousins instead, mostly. But overall, playing, like having game nights with friends are great, but something about those sibling and cousin game nights, that was awesome. Unforgettable moments for sure. So I bet, is that a tank? That's a
what
tank.
Right in here?
Right.
I've never seen that before.
The poor Ellis just got destroyed.
Now, Ellis, did you learn your lesson?
Yeah.
I killed.
You know what?
Fire.
Remember when you got that laser sight? Listen, I might not revive. Yeah, dude. Sorry to cut you off there, but that sounds freaking awesome though. Playing Super Mario Bros. with your siblings.
Yeah,
I bet that was awesome.
We had a moment where my buddy Dalton was he was staying at my house. We were like 9 or 10 at most when this happened, but like we were closing in on like beating Super Mario Bros. We had the last level, and you had to beat Bowser, and then he would like grow to gargantuan size, and you had to outrun him and beat him again. And so we could not get past this level. It was insanely hard.
Right.
And so I was outside with Dalton at the time. We were just hanging out, playing, doing whatever. And I think my older brother or my younger brother, I don't remember which, but they run outside and they're like, and I'm like, whoa, what? And they're like, Braden's about to beat the game! Braden was a neighbor kid who he was like one of our first friends in Kentucky. And so he had come over and we were like, yeah, we're trying to beat this level, but we can't do it because of this, this, and this. And he was just like, all right, I'll do it. And so he just, sure enough, got on there, and we ran down the stairs into the basement, and my little brother, I think it was like, look! And sure enough, he's gunning through, he's gunning through that level. Like, he's jumping and running like it's nobody's business, and we're just like, he's gonna do it! And eventually it gets to the last bit, like the last jump on Bowser or whatever you have to do. Like he's dazed or something like that. And Braden hands it over to one of us and he just goes, "You're welcome." And then just like stands back in the cut with his arms crossed like a coach watching a football game. And we're just, we jump on him and beat him. We're like, yes, we did it. Oh my God.
Dude, props for him for handing the control over and
know.
like letting you all do it.
He was a G, man.
Dude, that is awesome. That is the sign of a friend right there.
Mm-hmm.
For a second, I thought I was lagging because you guys were all standing still, and I was like, "Oh,
oh no, the issues are back."
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome, though.
Yeah, man.
I bet that was awesome to see. I bet that was awesome to see how how he got past a part that you all couldn't get. I guess you all couldn't get past it at first for a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where it's like, it was super cool because we are all of us siblings are 2 years apart. So we never really had, like, the older brother could beat the game that we couldn't, or, like, something like those experiences.
Right.
So it was really just, like, I mean, Braden was the same age I am. And so...
Gotcha, yeah.
He's the same age as me. So for him to just come in and wreck shop on something that we were having the most trouble with was really cool to see, because it's just like, holy crap, dude. You can do it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, he was awesome.
Oh, sweet.
But another one, I didn't really grow up with it, but, like, one of the fond moments of gaming with people that I have. I've probably talked about it on this channel, or I talked about it on the Pizza Man series for Left 4 Dead. Is when Casey, a friend of mine who hasn't been on this channel, but he's been mentioned a few times. We got really, really big into 7 Days. Because I was playing it a lot, had seen a bunch of YouTube series on it, and loved it. And so he had gotten in on it, was starting to really, really like it, and we woke up one day when we were rooming together in college. And we realized it was, oddly enough, it was raining outside. And we were just like, oh man, what time is it? 11:30? You just like, you want to just like do nothing today and just play some 7 Days? Like, we had a world started up and everything, but we didn't have much progress on it. He's like, you just want to do nothing and play some 7 Days? I was like, yeah, man. So we started playing for like an hour and a half or so. And we started getting really hungry. And we're like, oh shoot, the dining hall isn't open anymore. What are we gonna do for food? And he's like, well, we could get more sandwiches. I was like, it's raining outside. We can't take a scooter in the rain. And he's like, no, they deliver. I was like, oh, you should have told me that. So we ordered from them, and sure enough, they dropped it off. A Bellarmine student actually dropped it off, and they were like, yeah, I commute, but I know these buildings. And we were like, oh, that's really cool. So we picked them up, paid and everything, and went back in, played for another like 3-4 hours, started getting hungry again, and we were like, oh man, what should we do for dinner?
Oh, dude.
I mean, we could just call him back.
Yeah.
And so, sure enough, we called him back. I think we had like swapped who paid this time. But like, we just called him right back, and we're like, hey, we need to place another order. And they were like, okay, what do you need? We played, I kid you not, from 11:30 in the morning to probably 2:30 to 3 in the morning the next day.
Holy shit, dude. That's
like a
awesome.
14-hour session. It was so great.
That is so awesome. That's totally worth it. 100% worth it. What day did you all get to in the world?
Oh, man.
Do you remember?
If we played 14 hours, we probably cleared like a good 2 weeks. So we were probably on like day 20 maybe, if not earlier than that.
Gotcha. Damn, dude. So you all went through multiple Horde nights.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's freaking awesome, dude.
Yeah, it was so fucking fun.
Those are the kind of memories I'm talking about that just like are gonna stick out.
Absolutely.
You know, honestly, for the rest of the rest of the time, like long sessions like that. Yeah, and I kind of got like a you know that we had I had a friend growing up with me. He lived right down the street, and there were several times where we stayed up like super late playing games. We had something very similar to very similar to 7 Days, that what you guys went through, where it was Call of Duty Black Ops.
Nice.
I went over to his house. Excuse me. I went over to his house to show him because I had just gotten the game, and I brought it down, and I was like, "Hey, I'm gonna bring over this game called Call of Duty." At the time, we played a lot of Star Wars Battlefront, the classic one from the PS2 days, and
hell yeah.
So he had kind of gotten he knew about shooting games. He had never really had any though,
right?
Besides Battlefront. And I was like, I'm bringing over this game. It's kind of like Battlefront where you shoot, but it's like I think he knew what Call of Duty was, but like he was like, it's going to be a lot like Battlefront 2. He didn't know if he was going to like it or not.
Right. Jesus, she's got some reach.
And I remember I brought it over. It was somewhere around.
Give me 20.
No, I can't remember the exact time, but it was sometime in the afternoon.
Yeah.
And
Thanks, bro.
I remember we were over there and we got super into it. We were playing it a shit ton.
Hell
and
yeah.
I remember it started getting super late. It was like around maybe 10 or 11 o'clock at night. And I was like, man, we were playing it like nonstop. And we ended up playing till like 11 o'clock. And I looked over and I was like, what are the odds that our parents will let me stay the night?
Yes.
So we like deviated a plan to have them, agree to hanging out or to spending the night because it's not like it was that big a deal. I could just walk 3 doors down to his house.
Right.
Rochelle, what are you doing?
And they both said yes, and I think we stayed up until around 2 or 3 in the morning playing.
Hell
Black Ops.
yeah.
And then the next day, his dad noticed. His dad's a big. Oh, sorry, I'm literally thinking we're in a damn safe room.
No, I mean we are, but Rochelle just would not get into the room.
Oh, okay. Oh, and I remember. So his dad is a big gamer too, and
Oh, sweet.
He saw us. We were set up in the living room. He saw us having a great time, and literally we woke up. We woke up at like 12 in the afternoon that day, and we woke up and we saw Black Ops sitting on the. We saw it sitting on the table, on this kitchen table, and we didn't really think much of it at first because we just thought that it was my copy of Black Ops.
Right.
And then his dad wasn't there. So we were just like, okay, whatever. But then I was getting ready to leave for the day. And I went and grabbed the case. And I noticed that it had plastic wrap on it. And I was like, this is not mine. And then Jacob's mom came down and was like, oh, yeah, your dad went out and bought this for you.
That's so great.
He went out and bought him a copy because he saw how much fun we were having. So
That's awesome.
It was awesome. So then we played all day the next day online.
Oh, that's awesome.
So like it's like having those days of just doing nothing in gaming.
It's something, man. There's magic there.
It was so cool. That was still one of the coolest freaking moments.
My name's Nick.
So that kind of reminded me of what you were talking about when you're 7 days, when you and Casey played 7 days all day. Like,
Yeah.
there's something to it. It's just something about that.
Mm-hmm.
There's something about doing that.
I remember the level of hype I got when my older brother and I were really into Pokemon. And even my younger brother a little bit, but like this was 2007 or 8, so like one of the first years we had moved here. And my mom came home from work one day with her hands behind her back. And she was like, "Hey, get your older brother." I went, "Okay." So I went upstairs. I was like, "All right, what did we do?" So I get my brother, and we head downstairs. And she, she does the typical mom thing. She goes like, "All right, how much do you love your mom?" And we were like, "This much, this big." We're little kids and all that.
Yeah.
Like we don't know how to quantify that. So we're just like, as big as my arms. And she goes, "All right, are you sure?" We were like, "Yeah." And she was like, "All right, cool. Here you go." And had one copy of each of the newest, like one copy of the 2 newest Pokemon games for each of us. And we were like, and then so we like hugged her, thanked her, and everything like that. We started playing them immediately.
Hell yeah.
And played it probably for like 4 or 5 hours straight before taking a break. And we were like, all right, we need to cool down. And dinner's on the table, like we gotta go. But it's just like, we finally have it. It's amazing.
Oh,
we were
nice,
just blown away by it all.
Yeah. Oh shit. Oh, dude, that's freaking awesome. Like, that's another thing. Like, another freaking core memory that you probably never gonna forget.
Oh, absolutely not, man. That was the first time like I'd ever been given a video game as a gift.
Yeah. Oh,
great.
dude, that's so strong. That is so awesome. Dude,
Yeah.
W mom. W
Dude,
mom,
parents
right?
are great, man. Like, I tell you.
Yeah. Yeah, your parents are very nice. I met them when we were helping you guys move a few times there. So
Oh yeah.
I can see how. I bet just from the short interaction I've had with mom, I bet she was really excited to do that.
Oh, she
for you
was.
guys.
She was over the moon. with it. And she did, like, just in case I was worried, she did do the same thing for my younger brother, like, probably a year later, because he kind of, like, he saw how into it we were and kind of wanted it on that himself, and she was like, all right, well, maybe if you're super good. And I think she went out and bought it, like, maybe the next day.
Oh, yeah. Oh, dude, that's freaking awesome. I can't wait. I hope that, my future kids are going to be into gaming as much as I was as a kid, and am now, of course. But
It's bad to say. Watch them just be like, actually, I just want to play sports.
yeah, I know. I mean, I hope that they play sports, but like, I hope that they also, like to sit down. I wanted to play outside because that playing outside was a lot of fun.
Oh, absolutely.
And kind of video games kind of fed into that because we would be like, let's go play real life, but pretend we're in our game.
Dude, yes.
And, we call it real life, by the way.
Nice.
But oh, tank.
Thank you, boy.
But yeah, I hope that I can surprise my future children with games that they really wanted and stuff.
Hell yeah.
Also, I will not be. I will show them as many games as I can that I played growing up, and I will not let them win.
Yeah, absolutely. There's no mercy.
They have to earn their bragging rights to say that I beat you at your own game.
Yeah. Like, here's the thing. Laser sights.
Laser sights here.
Oh, don't tell freaking.
Yeah, don't tell them. Don't tell them. Shh. Here's the thing. You teach them how to play the game. You teach them the controls and everything. After that, when you feel like they've got a mastery of the controls, the gloves come off.
Oh yeah.
Then it's time to get to work. It's time for you to learn about loss and pain.
Right. You're gonna learn the rage that I did and how to channel that rage
Exactly.
into winning in your game.
You want to be the best. You need to train to be the best.
Yeah, like I ain't gonna give you the freaking cheat codes that I looked up on cheatcc.com, but you're gonna learn how to do it yourself. I bet that unlocked another memory.
Wow.
I still have a few of them memorized from Battlefront 2 on the PS2.
Really?
Oh yeah. Up, down,
Nice,
left, down, down,
dude.
left, down, down, left, down, 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 left, right. Unlimited ammo. That was the one I always
shit,
did.
I'm so far away.
It's okay, right here.
Oh yeah, you are. I was looking at the other two, the scrubs.
Yeah, back there looking for the iron, or they're looking for the laser sights.
Yeah. We're not
I ain't telling ya.
smoking. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Ooh, very nice, very nice.
Just a little more.
I'm coming. I'm injured. Popping pills.
That's one of the things I've
there we go.
I've thought of in the, I don't know if I necessarily want kids in the future, but dude, to be able to have moments like that where it's just like you're introducing them to a small section of your life like this, it's like, oh, that's got to be something.
Yeah.
Cool, man.
Oh yeah. And part of me also wants to experience the I hope that, my future children are friends with the children of my current friends.
Dude,
that have,
yes.
that have kids with them. And I hope that someday they're playing a game and like your kid calls you over and is like, I'm stuck on this level. Can you help me? And then I get on and then my friend's kid is also stuck and I'm like, hey Jimmy, put your dad on. And then we just
dude, oh my god.
just go and beat the game for it real quick and they're like, whoa. Kind of like the moment that you said that your friend Braden, was it Braden?
Yes.
Have that effect.
We're taking the jockey with us.
I was gonna say he's coming. He's hopping on.
Yeah, dude, that would be awesome. Just to be like, hey, is your dad around? Yeah. Put them on.
Yeah, put your dad on real quick. We'll get you through this part.
Timmy, what about your dad? Oh, yeah, he's downstairs. Get him on.
Call him up. Yeah, I'm telling you, that would be so freaking awesome. That'd be so
legendary,
awesome.
dude.
One of these days, I hope that one of these days my future children will allow me to have a moment like that.
Yeah. Imagine down the line, your future kids take over Dead Zone.
Oh, dude,
That'd
passing
be
the torch.
wild.
Imagine we freaking pass the damn torch.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Honestly, we gotta keep it going for that possibility.
We gotta do it. We gotta do it, man.
Even if Dead Zone doesn't cross into the area of getting paid, we gotta keep it alive and well.
Hell yes.
It's the family business, you know? I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, my God. What a fun thing to talk about. Jesus, almost 3,000 zombies.
We killed a shit ton.
Yes.
Yeah.
Keeping it clean out here, folks.
Yeah. Yeah. Nice and clean killing here.
Oh, boy. What a fun video.
Oh, I know. Gaming will always be a pivotal point and a vital point of my life. Obviously, I'm not one of those people that are just like, I don't leave the computer. I do. But
yeah,
it's just quite fun to, sit down. This is the number one hobby for sure.
Yeah, I was about to say, don't get the impression that we don't do anything outside of video games.
Right. Like,
we
I
have lives outside of this, yeah.
Yeah, like I got to go to bed soon to go to work tomorrow. Like, I have a job.
I have to go to work.
But hopefully someday this will be our job. But
yeah,
we gotta keep grinding for it. Keep getting content out. Ryan
and
and
if
I
you guys want to
about
make this happen, we are going to be ever appreciative and maybe hire you.
Yes, please. Oh my gosh. If we ever get to the point where we're like, yeah, we're gonna hire we have an editor that does that, like
dude, that'd be nuts.
That'd be kind of crazy. But we've got plans for the future for this channel, which we've talked about a lot of times with various games and live streaming and all that stuff. So we've got stuff. So definitely stick around. Give us a like and subscribe if you feel so inclined. And we hope you enjoyed. Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully it was a good time, and hopefully it brought some gaming memories back to you. And if you feel like continuing a story or maybe adding on to a story we told here, drop it in the comment, because we're gonna see it, we're gonna react to it, and we're gonna like it, because we love hearing from you guys. We love interacting with you all because you all are so kind to us and so great.
Yes.
That it would be just improper for us not to talk with you as we continue down this trip, because it's kind of like we're having more friends join us on the journey.
Absolutely, yes. Like we read every single comment, so please feel free to just drop in one of your fondest gaming moments and fondest gaming memories, no matter what it is. If it's something completely silly or sentimental.
Zombie has talked a lot anytime she comments on Left 4 Dead that she plays this game with her sister, I think it is.
Mm-hmm.
I think even... Oh, why am I blanking now? There's somebody else that commented recently that we were going to shout out, I think in the 7 days, because that's where they commented first.
Mm-hmm.
Paige Marie. I think she has said that she plays 7 days with her sister. If not, I think she said she just plays it and really enjoys it. But those playing games with your siblings is amazing. So always do that if you can, because those are some of the best times you're ever going to have.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mentioned earlier in the video, I have a younger sister, and she wasn't too into playing video games, but she did play Lego Star Wars with me. And even though it wasn't that often, it was still quite fun when we did, because we both really liked that game.
Right. Yeah. Alrighty.
But yeah.
Well, until the next time, everybody, we're gonna go to work.
Yeah, we gotta go to work tomorrow. Ugh. But we definitely appreciate all the support you guys have given us over these last few months, and we hope to keep growing.
Yeah. So until the next time, we'll catch you later. Goodbye.
Peace.